Hey everyone, I'm April Rush, Sapphire Ambassador, and I am so excited to talk a bit about social media and branding and how we can quite quickly get a following if you're able to tweak a few things and be super intentional when it comes to your social media. So what I want you to do after you watch this video is I want you to go analyze your page. Where are you getting the most likes? What kinds of things does your network want from you? Typically, your network is attracted to certain things, right? So you have to go back through, look where you're getting the most likes, and then go ahead and pinpoint those areas. So for me, I get a lot of likes when I share a recipe. I get a lot of likes when I share about my boys or my family, or if I sit down and story tell, which we'll get into in a little bit. So make sure you're analyzing your page. If you're not getting a lot of likes on some pictures or some posts, why not? Try to analyze that as well. But let's jump right in. So with your profile, right, we want it to be attractive. We want it to look professional. We want it to draw in very strong business builders. So how do you do that? Well, first of all, let's start with your profile picture. That needs to be a clear, beautiful picture of you. Now, once in a while, you can throw in your hubby or your kids, that's okay, but this profile is yours, right? People want to know all about you. So make sure it's a good picture. And filters are your friends, y'all. I don't put up a picture that is not filtered. So make sure that you are filtering your pictures. There's a lot of apps out there. A lot of the newer phones, like my Apple phone, has really great presets right in the phone. So make sure you're utilizing those. And then when it comes to your cover photo, now more so, we like to have something that catches the eye and yet looks professional. So a lot of people will do like mountains or beaches or maybe just like a cute brick background, something that isn't too busy. It's not fuzzy or anything like that. It's just pleasing to the eye. So make sure when you're going to your page, you are attracted to what your cover photo is. The next thing is your bio. You have a limited amount of characteristics that you can write for your bio. And basically, you want to share a preview of who you are. Why would people want to be your friend? So mine kind of looks like, I believe, says boy mama ×2. I also have military spouse, something about like loves to travel, and then I have health and happiness. Now, be really careful if you're using the word ambassador in there, or plexus, or senior gold ambassador, whatever it is. Be really careful of that, because when you're adding people and you're in your cold market, they're gonna go and look and they will see your bio. And based upon your bio and usually your profile picture and your cover picture, they're gonna decide, do I want to be friends with her? So if you have something in there about ambassador or plexus, a lot of times that can look a bit salesy. So you got to be really careful with that. But you can word it, you can still put it in there, but just word it a little bit different than throwing in the word ambassador. Okay? The next thing is, when it comes to social media, is it's really important that we are doing one of three things when we are posting. Now, posting isn't meant to be just random or, oh no, it's the end of the day and I didn't post yet. No way. It takes me a lot of time when I post things, and that's because I'm just super intentional about it. So one reason you may be posting is you are educating. That's the first reason. You are either educating, you're either adding value, or you are entertaining. That is it. None of the other things that you're doing are going to work. So you're either educating, maybe that's a plexus post, maybe that's telling about travel tips that you learned or a book you're reading that people could find interesting. So you're educating, entertaining, maybe you're telling a silly story that happened with your kid, or you're adding value. So what do you add value about? This must be something that you are so excited about that you could talk about it the rest of your life. So pick maybe 3 things that you're super passionate about and always add value. That's how you're going to attract those type of people that are looking for that value. So for me, it's sharing a recipe. For me, it is talking about something positive, whether it be Bible verses or just encouraging moms that they've got this and to give themselves grace. So basically what you're doing with your profile and your post is people get to your name and they're going to stop the scroll because they know that, oh my goodness, whenever she posts, she always posts about this. Or, oh, I always get a good laugh when I go to her post. Whatever it is, be consistent. And make sure it's you, right? You don't want to pretend to be your upline or your sideline or someone else. Be you and be super intentional. I want you to go ahead and analyze your Facebook page. Where are you getting the most likes? Those are the posts you really want to zero in on. That's what your network wants to hear from you. Also, when it comes to posting is you want to tap into the emotions, right? When I post, it takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. And that is because I am writing, right? I'm trying to basically explain what happened in the picture and tap into emotions and let other moms relate with me. So if you can really sit down and write versus like, say you put up a picture of a rainbow. Well, that's great. And you say, today's a beautiful day. Maybe instead you sit down and you think, what does the rainbow symbolize to you and your family? Why does it mean a lot to you and your family? Why can it mean a lot to other families? So you really tap into the emotions. Or maybe you put a picture of your son who's drooling. And instead of saying teething sucks, you say something like, boy, was it a long night with this poor little guy. He is getting in 2 molars at the same time, and this mama over here, she's gonna be sipping on her pink drink. I mean, something like that, right? More so instead of just labeling a picture, you're writing about it. So those are my tips. When it comes to social media, you have to analyze what are you doing that you're doing well. When it comes to Plexus, y'all, we don't want to puke on people. So 1 Plexus post a day is great. And then I usually do 1 to 2 other posts that are either adding value or entertaining. 2 to 3 posts a day is great. 1 Plexus post a day. Make sure you're varying between business Plexus posts as well as product Plexus posts, because we don't want to just be attracting product users. We also want to be attracting people who are going to link arms with us and run with the business. So I hope this helps. Just know that if you really zero in on your social media and you figure out how you're going to attract others, how people are going to stop the scroll, why people are going to visit your page, they're going to always be exposed to Plexus because they're going to know, okay, she is always posting about this. I'm going to go read some of her things during my lunch break. And guess what? Since we have the Plexus sandwiched in, 1 post a day, right? No puking on people. Since we have that sandwich in, that just means that we can continue to indirectly share with people. That would be my dogs. All right, y'all, I'm jumping off. I hope this helps. Have a great night.